Ladies, please always be prepared for a man to switch up on you. They love to switch up, and you know they do. Men will always switch up on you. Doesn't matter how you've got him, okay? Doesn't matter if you've got 3 houses with him. He'll switch up on you. He'll switch up on you with a ring on your hand. He'll switch up on you while you've got 10 kids with him, okay? If there's one thing about men, is they will always switch up on you. And they will do it, and they will feel no type of way about it, okay? This is how they see if you have an emotional attachment to them. And they do this usually early on in the stages because they're trying to see, like, have I got her? Have I got her? Because remember, ladies, I've said in my other videos, I've said in so many of my videos, it is a game, okay? If you are not mentally strong as a woman right now, do not enter the dating game. It is treacherous out there. The streets are cold, okay? And it is a game. And you have got the men out here who are wearing masks that are just out here to manipulate you, okay? He's not being honest with himself. He doesn't even know whether he's coming or going. You've got the ones who are talking so much, and they have nothing to offer a woman, okay? You've got all kinds of men out there. So as a woman, you need to be prepared. You need to have the right tools and be fully equipped to enter the dating game, okay? And one of the things that men are going to do is they're going to test you, okay? Emotional triggers. This is what it's called, emotional triggers. Early on, when you're getting to know a guy, you're going through the dating stages with them, especially if you haven't really had any kind of deep conversations. Usually in the beginning, it's quite fun. It's very surface level. You know, no one's really getting that deep, right? That is usually the stage where men are trying to figure out, okay, do I have her? Do I have her? Because again, it's a game. It's literally a game. Do I have her now? Do I have her? Once he knows he has you, and the way he knows he has you is you're going to get emotional. They know that they have you as soon as you show emotion. Emotion is, oh, you didn't text me. Oh, like I really wanted to see you today. You never ever initiate seeing a guy. You never ever initiate seeing a guy. How many times have you initiated seeing a guy and you felt so crap afterwards? You felt so, like, why did I do that? Not worth it. Not worth it, ladies. It's never worth it. It's never ever worth it. Men are not stupid. Men know if they want you, they have to go and get you. Men know if they want something, they have to go and get it. This is what they're taught from a very young age. If you want something, go and get it. So what do you think? That man's blind? You think that man's stupid? He doesn't know what he's doing? He knows what he's doing. Ladies, what you tolerate is what you accept. What you tolerate is what you accept. So if a man comes across a woman who has very weak boundaries and she's accepting nothing but the bare minimum, you're accepting last minute dates, you're accepting someone calling you past midnight, you're accepting someone being like, oh, I'm really sorry, I fell asleep. Oh, I'm really sorry, I was going to get you a present. If you're accepting this poor behavior at the start, this guy is going to treat you so bad. This guy is literally gonna take you through the ringer with him, okay? Ladies, you need to wake up and you need to start practicing detachment. You have to get to a point where you have completely mastered detachment. And detachment is not suppressing your feelings and your emotions and like just, acting like I don't care. No, we don't do that. We don't act out here. We genuinely don't care. And how you don't care is you work on yourself. Fall in love with yourself. Fall so deeply in love with yourself and your life and where your life is going. I want you to really pour into yourself. I want you to give yourself the love that none of these men have ever given you. That is how you master detachment. You're so in love with yourself that the love that someone else gives you, it feels very mediocre. It's not doing anything for you. You already love yourself. Like, it's funny because when someone says something to me, I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I literally know. I used to speak to a guy once who would always give me these compliments. And then I was like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, oh, that's weird that you're saying I know. And I was like, what's weird? That I know that I'm an amazing person, that I know that I'm incredible, that I know my value. What's weird about that? I'm so confused. Like, you're literally telling me how beautiful and amazing I am, and he told me that I had this great aura. I'm like, yeah, I worked hard to have that magnetic aura. Like, yeah, tell me something I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
This is some little advice for the girls. If you end up finding out that your man has been cheating on you or whatever the case may be, I know like sometimes our first reaction is to like go on the internet and like blast him or like post these little sad quotes and he fumbled me and this, that, the other. And get on, some of y'all get on live and start airing all the business out. But I want to give you a different approach. Act unbothered. Like literally act very unbothered. Like when you find out that he has been betraying you or whatever he did, act like he doesn't exist. Act like he died. Literally don't even acknowledge him. Don't go on Instagram posting those sad quotes and pictures and memes, all that sad stuff y'all post thinking that he's gonna read it and his feelings are gonna be hurt and he's gonna be like, I'm so sorry. He's not doing that, okay? Don't do that. Don't go on social media, you know what I'm saying, going on live, airing your entire embarrassing ass relationship to us. Keep it to yourself, you know? Act unbothered. Literally move on with your life and act like he never even existed. What you need to be posting is yourself working out at your yoga class, at your Pilates class, at your gym, getting your body right and tight. What you need to be posting is like the books you're reading, yourself at really nice restaurants, enjoying your friends' company or whatever, having a drink, looking really cute. No relationship quotes, no relationship memes, nothing. Don't post nothing about no relationship. Period, point blank. Act like he literally didn't exist. Do you know how confused that man is going to be? Like, because that's not the normal reaction a woman is going to have. A woman is going to be crying and you fumbled me and posting all these sad quotes that he doesn't care. When you act like he didn't even exist or act unbothered, he's going to be sitting at home like, did she ever even care about me? That is going to get under his skin. That is going to confuse him. Not your typical basic stuff that y'all be doing. Literally confuse the enemy. Okay? And literally move on and do better. If what he did is a non-negotiable for you, stop looking for closure. Stop looking for whys and what happened and what went wrong. Move on with your life. Find somebody better. Level up. So he's not even your type anymore. By the time you're done working on yourself, that's not even your type anymore. He can't even afford to be with you anymore. That's what you need to do, okay? Not the sad, typical, basic stuff. So I'm just tired of seeing these sad relationship quotes and y'all hopping on live telling us how he cheated on you and you paid all the bills. And get a journal. I keep telling y'all to get a journal. Get a journal. Get some friends. But keep it off the internet. Work on yourself. Move on. Get better. Literally in every way possible. That's the only thing you could do.
Men are obsessed with self-centered bitches. Why? Because this type of woman doesn't take his freedom away. They're not needy, they're not desperate, they're not boxing their men in to the point where he's thinking, oh my god, get her away from me. Now sit down, this is gonna be a masterclass video, so get your pencils out, get your notebooks and papers out. I'm gonna explain to you why men love bitches and why you need to stop being needy and desperate. The difference between the needy, desperate woman, the loyal golden retriever, and the ultimate femme fatale black cat is that the woman that is unbothered, the black cat energy, is okay with the space between him and her. She doesn't all of a sudden jump when he says jump. She stays focused on her. He could do whatever the fuck he wants because she knows he will always eventually come back right next to her. If you are needy, you are not comfortable with the space between you two. He is leaving for work. You're calling him. How's your day going, honey? Oh my God, how are you feeling? Have you slept well? Have you eaten? Have you taken your protein shake? He's going out to the pub with the boys. Hey, honey, I just want to make sure when you're coming home, I already made the bed for you. I've also got our favorite movie on. Just about the mental attention energy that you give him. Men can sense when you are needy, when you're desperate, and when you're anxious, because you cannot live without them. You cannot stay comfortable in his absence. You cannot hold your own, because wherever he goes, you keep an eye out and you want to come his way. Where the unbothered ice queen, his dream girl, okay, the ultimate femme fatale, couldn't care less. She's over here doing her own thing, and no matter where he's floating around in the universe on this planet, she knows he will come back to her because she has something that he wants. She is independent out of the outcome of the relationship. She's not attached to him, and therefore he wants to come her way even more. If you want a more in-depth explanation, you can click the link in my bio. For $50, you get access to my online course where I explain everything I just given away, even more detailed, and give you in-depth solutions and strategies how to make him obsessed with you. Much love. Have a great day.
Let me tell you how you can detach from a man. How you can stop falling in love with men that don't treat you the way you deserve to be treated. How you can detach from situations that no longer serve you. And this advice is what I give to my clientele that have the same problem. And I tell you, 100 out of 100 times they have applied this technique I'm about to teach you, it has worked for them. And I'm going to teach you that for free in honor of my birthday, which is on the 23rd of December. Now, as a woman, you must have pride. You must have pride. You must love yourself to the point that it gets to your head that there is no compromise when it comes to you. You are the first priority. Love yourself that much that if an option of make your husband dinner now, or go make your hair now, or go to the beauty salon to make your nails, or have a beauty appointment, to the point that you choose going for your beauty appointment, that is, you choose yourself, and your husband can understand, or he can order out. That kind of love that you would put, Anna, I'm not saying you're not supposed to make dinner or food for your man when he's hungry. If you have the time, you should. But if you are put in a situation, that is the kind of love I'm just trying to express that you're supposed to have for yourself. The one where you pick yourself first. And that means you have pride, you have self-respect for yourself. So that means your self-respect, your self-love is bigger than your feelings. So you want to detach from a man, you want to stop loving a man, your self-respect must be bigger than your feelings. Your ego must be bigger than your feelings. Your pride as a woman, as a queen, as a goddess, as a high-valued woman must be bigger than that, your feelings. Now, this is the analogy I give to them, and they never forget it. Picture yourself as a well-luxury home with the best of furnitures in it. Then picture a man walking into your home and dumping a bag of trash at the middle of your house and walking away. Logically, what you're supposed to do is to call him back and say, come pick up your trash. Or even before he even has the audacity and the nerve to drop his trash on you, you will tell him from the door, take your trash back, and you lock the door and tell him, hey, if you can't come here with something good, please don't come here with trash. Logically, that's what you're supposed to do because your home is precious to you. But what you do is you say, I know him. I know he's my husband for so many years. We already have kids. We have dated for so long. Is whatever delusional thing you tell yourself to make you accept that disrespect, tell yourself. And then this guy will come and drop his bag of trash in the middle of your well-furnished luxury home because you have taken the time to do the work on yourself. You know who you are now, but because you say you have feelings, I don't even know where it's coming from, because you say your heart is beating, is doing you somehow, you allow a man to come drop his trash in your home consciously because he wasn't blind. The hands he went to purchase the trash, he could, I swear, go and buy something that is going to add value to your home. But no, he decided to bring a bag of trash and he drops it there. And he said, well, because I have feelings for him, let me just shift the trash to a corner of my house. I'm sure he's going to change. Do you think the next day he's coming to your house, do you think he's going to bring a bag of gold? Sister, he's going to bring that same bag of trash and come drop it in your home because that's what you've accepted. And in his mind, he'll be thinking, I thought she said she was a high-value woman. I thought she said she was a queen. So you mean, queen, accept this trash? Okay, I'm going to keep doing it until the day she realized that, hey, I'm a queen. You don't bring this here. You cannot detach from a man, but you're accepting him bring trash into your home because that's what you're doing. I know it's not easy, but just look at it that way because the same way he went to bring trash, he could have still gone to bring something good and valuable to you, but he decided to bring that. So why can't you let him go? Why don't you tell him to come take out his trash and leave your home? That's just the best way you stop falling in love with a man. You just say, oh, this guy is coming to drop trash inside my house, so me. Okay, come and take your trash, and you lock the door. Say, if you don't have anything good, please don't come back here. That is how you detach. Your feelings come second. Your pride as a woman comes first. Your ego comes first. Your self-love and your self-respect come first. I hope this helps because it has helped a lot of my clients and I hope it helps you too. Merry Christmas and love you, kisses.
I promise you, the biggest thing you can do for yourself, for your mental health, for your sanity, unbothered. Be as unbothered, nonchalant, and relaxed at all costs. Someone triggers you, unbothered. They're just projecting onto you. So you can just relax, chill, and know they're not gonna impact my energy because I am unbothered. If you can try and prioritize being chill, untriggered, relax yourself, and stop being so reactive in situations that piss you off, you literally get your power back. It's the best thing you can do. Get your power back. Don't let things impact you. You can do it. It's easy. If you need some help, you know where to go. Click where you need to click and let's get your power back.
Men literally go crazy for women who remain unbothered, and I will die on this hill. Because here's the thing, I have a lot of comments in my videos, and it's like, how do I get this one guy to value me? Part of dating is filtering out people who really aren't worthy of your time. There are some men, there are some fuckboys who I would argue you really can't win with. The only way you can win is from walking away. And I think that's where a lot of the fear of allowing men to pursue you comes from. It's like, if I don't pursue him, what if he doesn't pursue me? And that's a real situation that could arise. And the answer is, then he's not worth your time. If you are a high value woman who has a well-rounded life and he is so lucky to be a part of it, you're not convincing anybody of having a spot in your life. If anything, they are earning a spot in your already abundant life. Let me state plainly, women are sacred. You look at history, like men, kings used to have orgies with women because their energy is so sacred and abundant and powerful. And now you think about a woman chasing a man, no. Any man is lucky to have a text back from you. Any man is lucky he gets to take you to dinner. Like, that is the vibe if you are a high value woman. And what separates a high value woman from a low value woman? It's literally the value she places on herself.
A high value woman is not necessarily somebody who, looks like a Victoria's Secret model or makes millions of dollars a year. It's literally somebody who loves themselves and respects themselves and holds strong boundaries. And that's great news, because then all of us can be high value women. We all have the ability to respect and love ourselves. A man is not pursuing you. He is a waste of your time, period. If anything, look at it as a win, because you just saved yourself some time. Any man who wants you to compete for his time is a fuckboy. Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. The sperm swims to the egg. Like, this is biology, babe. And instead of sitting around and romanticizing what your life could be like if you nailed down that unattainable man, romanticize how great you're going to feel when you look back at that situation. You no longer have any feelings for that fuckboy. You're going to be like, thank God it didn't work out. Thank God I had my own back. Thank God I chose myself. Romanticize how good you're going to feel about yourself. Because ultimately, one day, you will be married. You will be with a man who values you. You will be with a man who loves you. And then you will look back at this man who's still probably playing his silly, silly games with girls who are entertaining it. And you're going to be like, thank God it did not work out with him. That's what you're going to think then. When you have the man that you desire, when you have the relationship that fulfills you and all of the needs that you have. A lot of times, wanting to nail down an unattainable man is coming from a state of ego. And I've been there. I'm not being holier than thou. Like, when I was in my earlier 20s, a lot of it was that. And I get it. But I'm telling you, it's all a fantasy, because you do get the unattainable man, and he's always evading you in a sense. You never actually really have him. And then you're in a relationship with a man, a high value man, who knows that you're the prize and who makes an effort to get you to love him, and you continually feel supported. You continually feel like your love is reciprocated. That is such a better feeling. It's infinitely better than a fuckboy who's always evading you. It's so ridiculous when you compare the two, but when you're sucked into that chasing energy, it's so hard to see straight. It's like being in a head fog and you literally can't see straight. That's what fuckboys do to you. Always, always, always have your own back. Always, always, always choose yourself. Don't even waste the precious breath in your lungs, the energy to move your thumbs and text the sky. Do not waste it on a fuckboy, because you, as a human with a beating heart, deserve better. And that's the irony. When you walk away and you hold your head high and you don't even bother explaining yourself, you remain unbothered, the hottest energy, that's when these fuckboys come chasing after you. But you've moved on. You don't want them.